Hi everyone, and welcome to Quality Shot. It's Venu here, and I'll be reviewing Andy Murray's victory over the American Emilio Nava in the second round of the US Open. And he won from one set down, he won 3-1, and it was a clinical performance from Andy Murray, and it felt like he rolled back the years, and it's the first time he's reached the third round in US Open since 2016, and that was the year where he won Wimbledon and where he got to the final of two of the Grand Slams. And yeah, it's really promising display. And he has to play Mario Berrettini the next round, and that'll be a fantastic match on Friday. And I'm sure we'll try and do a live stream on this channel, so stay tuned for that. But watching Andy Murray play with injury free, moving really well. It's great to see, and it's great to see him, just hitting fantastic backhands, forehands, and he really worked Emiliano out. And let's go through the match quickly. And what was impressive was how aggressive Andy Murray was and how deep he hit his balls, and he really targeted Emiliano's backhand side, and he served really well, Murray, and basically forced Nava to make these unforced errors, which I will go through. And he played very aggressively, which was really impressive. And he was saying post my interview that it's one of the best he's felt in the last few years. And I don't know, he has been having these cramping issues, and he's clearly worked on that, and he's ironed that out. So it's really impressive, and it just shows how professional and dedicated he is. And just his story of having a metal hip is just incredible that he's come back, and it's just a great role model to anyone out there who's coming back from injuries or just playing tennis. He just loves the game so much. So let's just go through the statistics very quickly, and just let me work this out. So yeah, so the first set was 1 hour 24 minutes, and Nava set it up. That set point was an incredible passing shot from Nava. He had no right to win that point. Murray did everything right. It was a lovely volley from Murray, and Nava somehow just got his racket and hit a fantastic forehand past him. So yeah, that was 1 hour 24 minutes. 6-3 the second set, and then fatigue started to come in for Nava. A lot of unforced errors crept in. He did have a 5-set in his first round match. He lost the fourth set in 30 minutes, third set, the last set, fourth set in 25 minutes. So it was a clinical performance there from Murray. He didn't really let his foot, he had Nava down, and he really made sure he didn't let him back in. So that was very good from Murray, a true competitor, and clearly someone who's won the US Open back in 10 years ago. Can you believe? So that's just how champions would have done that. So statistics. Just to let me go through each set. Any statistics that really stood out. So the thing that stood out for me, the first set, was that Nava saved 6 out of 7 break points, and Murray saved 1 out of 3. So he had 7 opportunities, Murray, to break, and he only could break once. And any other big disparities there? Winners 19 to Nava 9. He was going big on that forehand. Nava, he has a fantastic forehand. And 20 to 12 unforced errors. Just shows Murray makes very little unforced errors. The second set, I think Murray's just started to return a lot better, hitting the ball deeper with more coverage over the net, especially to Nava's backhand. And massive difference here in first serve points won and second serve points won. Look, 100% for Murray on first serve points won, 71% compared to 27% for Nava. He really needs to work on that second serve, Nava. And Murray was clinical there. 30 unforced errors for Nava, 6 for Andy Murray. So Murray really, he just very clinical performance, as I said earlier. And set 3, any other big differences here? Look at the second serve points won, 83% compared to 13% for Nava. The massive difference there. And break points converted, 2 out of 3, 0 out of 0 for Nava. So this is where the game was completely going away from him. Murray ahead on the winners in the set, and unforced errors 4 to Murray, 10 to Nava again. Net points won, 3 out of 3 for Murray, 2 out of 4 for Nava. And the final set, that was demolition. It was a bagel, 6-love. That was just a massive difference. Look at the first and second serve points won, 100% for Murray, 29, 50% second serve, but 33% points won on the first serve for Nava, 29% on the second serve points won for Nava. And winners, Nava better 4-3, but unforced errors 13-4. Let's look at the unforced errors in the whole match. I think this was the big difference between the two players. 56-26. You know, so that's difference of 30, but Nava's ahead by 10 um, by winners. So that's a difference of 20 points that Murray's won if you took away unforced errors for winners. So that's the difference there. Um, yeah, very impressive Murray, especially on the net play. 14 out of 16 net points won. Nava 64% net points and won. So it was impressive from Murray, really. Very clinical, and yeah, just looking forward to that third round match with Berrettini. I think that's going to be the highlight of the US Open. So yes, please do tune into that, and we will try and stream that live at Quality Shot. But yeah, as I've said, clinical performance from Andy Murray, and he rolling back the years, and yeah, just really pleased as a Brit to see him playing well and seeing in the latter part of the tournament. So let's hope he goes far, but he has a massive test against Berrettini, and we will hopefully we'll stream that. And thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.